Hi everyone, Summer here with Astaria Sen, and you can hear my cat playing with her jingle ball. I think anyways. So over this last weekend, me and my husband spent 2 full days building our addition to the homestead. So currently we live in a 12 by 24 foot home that we built 3 years ago. Well, almost 4 years ago. We built the outside of it, and we've been working on the inside for the last 3 years because we moved out here when COVID happened and hubby lost his job. So most of you know that makes life challenging for me sometimes. It's very difficult to get into town, but we realized last winter, being cooped up with each other and all the snow gear that we have to keep and everything else, that this wasn't enough space. So we made it a priority to start our addition, which is only 12 feet by 21 feet. So it goes off our house in an L. So here's our main house, and then it goes off in an L the other direction, which is what you're going to see here in a few seconds or minutes, I guess. Because I did some video to show you guys what we were doing. The other thing I wanted to talk about was we often think or believe that in order to be magical or spiritual, we have to do all these extravagant things and all these kinds of rituals and stuff like that. And to a degree, all that stuff is fun and amazing and wonderful, but there's more to it than that. There's something to say for the mundane things that we do too. Building this addition with my husband was extremely rewarding, and not in just one way, as in, oh my gosh, we're getting an addition, but I was learning things I've never done before, and I was facing fears, forcing myself to face fears and to take up my own space, because I'm terrified of heights, by the way. Like, absolutely terrified. That and spiders. Yep, that's a thing for me. But he didn't have anybody else to help him, and it's my house too, right? And there's a set of, I guess there's a confidence building. This builds confidence. This helps build me into who I want to be. I want to learn these things so I can help him. And that's also part of my spiritual practice. It may not seem like it because it's technically a mundane type of thing to do, but I'm putting a lot of energy and effort and love into my home, building it myself with my husband. And that's a lot of energy to put into something. That's a lot of energy to expand into something that you're going to be living in. It's not like I'm just moving into a house. I'm building it myself. And there's magic in that for me. And I feel like that lends to my spiritual practice because I'm putting so much of myself into a place that I reside and rest and find comfort and work and love in. You know what I mean? So I do my spiritual practice inside my home. It's like I'm creating this living energy that's an energy that nobody else has been in. It's all mine and my husband's and our animals, of course. But it doesn't belong to anybody else, and it's pretty amazing to feel that. So anyways, I just wanted to show you guys what I've been doing, what I've been facing. We did all this work in 2 days because we only had 2 days to do it, and it's not finished. It's going to be a couple of weeks before we can actually finish it. Once we do have it finished, I will do an update video to show you guys what we did. Here is what we did. Yes, I did climb a giant ladder. Yes, I was terrified. And yes, he still did most of the work, but I did what I could, and I learned how to use a screw gun, and I learned how to use a square, which it actually looks like a triangle, by the way. I don't know. But I helped as much as I could. I did what I could, and it was a very long 2 days. And putting up walls was very difficult because we had these giant beams, and they were heavy, heavy, heavy. I'm 4 foot nothing, guys. Seriously, I'm 4'10". He is 6 foot or 6'1". So there's a big size difference there. And putting heavy stuff up is a challenge for me. So you'll see some big giant beams that I'm just helping, keep level. You'll see me push up walls. So it's fun and amazing. And I look back on it, even, it's just the next day, and I'm like, crap, I did a lot of work. I expended a lot of energy, and I did a lot. So, but he did a lot too. And my husband's pretty amazing in that. He's pretty amazing all the time. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the building of my own home. Again, not finished, but it is a process and it's mine, and I'm putting so much energy and love into it. So you guys have a very great day.
Staring at herself in the mirror on the restroom door. Voices in her head that mirror what she's heard before. All the things they said to hold her back, they never seem to leave her head and tend to keep her mind at war. All the things they said to hold her back, they keep her locked inside of all the times when she's been hurt before. Her eyes are swollen as she tries to hold her tears back. Her hands are shaking and her palms are sweating as she says, I don't wanna listen to a word you say, telling me what I can become. And I've been looking forward to this day, the day I prove you all the things they said to hold her back, they never seem to leave her head and tend to keep her mind at war. All the things they said to hold her back, they keep her locked inside of all the times when she's been hurt before. Her eyes are swollen as she tries to hold her tears back. Her hands are shaking and her palms are sweating as she says, I don't wanna listen to a word you say, telling me what I can become. And I've been looking forward to this day, the day I prove you staring at herself in the mirror on the restroom door. Voices in her head that mirror what she's heard before. All the things they said to hold her back, they never seem to leave her head and tend to keep her mind at war. All the things they said to hold her back, they keep her locked inside of all the times when she's been hurt before. Her eyes are swollen as she tries to hold her tears